Hey everyone, I'm Andy. I'm a producer and an artist. This is Victoria.
Hi everyone.
We are going to do a session on getting the right key for the production. So just on a bit of a tech level, I'm recording with Console, Universal Audio, which is incredible. I use it on loads of my sessions. And I'm just kind of using a de-esser just to get rid of some of the sibilants on the top. And then I'm putting it into an 1176 just to get some of those transients that make it a bit more exciting. And I'm getting that so Victoria's actually singing to those effects. So it's not like I'm adding them afterwards. So we're already kind of getting towards the final sort of sound of what we want. We're going to try Underground, which is a song that Victoria and I wrote together. And so what I've done on the screen here is bounced the instrumental track. And then we've got three different options. We've got the root, and then we've got the +3, and we've got the -2. So what we're going to do here is solo, it's +3, and then we've got a new vocal channel, and again, I've called it +3, keep it really easy to remember what's going on. So when we're choosing the level to give to the vocalist, we don't want to give too little, because then they'll project and oversing. We don't want to give too much, because then they'll sort of undersing. So you can kind of play with the vocal level to the vocalist's headphones to help them find the right gearing with the vocal. So here we are, we're at +3. So let's have a go with this and see how we get on.
Giving it all up, where did it all go wrong? Just get back on your feet. Don't have to look back, 'cause we've been this way before. It's what we've always been.
Okay, great. So how is your headphones?
Headphones sound good.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. That's always the first thing you ask when you're doing anything, especially the first few takes. If they kind of go, yeah, it's okay, that's not right. You keep going until it's good or great even. Now, how did that feel in terms of the key?
It sounds like, it feels good, but it sounds like a little bit high.
My feeling was, from knowing your voice, it was a bit thinner than it could have maybe have been. It lost some of the body because of the range where it was.
Yeah.
So now for fun, let's try back to our root and see how we feel with that. So I'm going to give you a bit so you can hear what key we're in now. So you always would give the vocalist some of the keys so they can get used to the key before doing a take. Okay, here it comes.
Giving it all up, where did it all go wrong? Just get back on your feet. Don't have to look back, 'cause we've been this way before. It's what we've always been.
That's great. So I'm looking, whoever's doing vocals, I'm looking at them, because the face can give a lot of telltale signs. As I was saying, if there's worry lines, if there's frown lines, they're all telltale signs that the vocalist isn't in the ideal key. Also movement, she looked happier somehow. She looked a bit more flowy. She looked just a bit more like carefree. Again, all of these are trails of crumbs to know that we're in the right key. So what's the difference between that key and the last key?
It was more comfortable to sing. I felt like I had to not use so much effort to sing.
I mean, really, it is as simple as that.
Yeah.
The least amount of effort for the most amount of sound usually means that you're in the right key. But just for fun, we're going to try it once more. This is a lower one. So we're going to, again, so we've got our -2 version here. So that's down 2 semitones. And then we've got our -2 vocal here. So again, so we're going to play a bit for Victoria so she can hear the key.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Giving it all up, where did it all go wrong? Just get back on your feet. Don't have to look back, 'cause we've been this way before. It's what we've always been.
It's quite low for me.
She didn't look that happy. She was doing like that with her neck. The movement wasn't so much. it's so obvious. It's hilarious how much you can tell without even listening to it and just watching the vocalist. So how did that feel? That felt completely wrong, right?
Yeah, it felt wrong. It felt a bit uncomfortable. I was having to concentrate.
I think when you start going into your head, it just usually means that there's something not right. Okay, so now we found our key. We're happy with that. You can see that Victoria's happy. You can see that her face is open. You can feel that the song is kind of, at its best, certainly in terms of the vocal. The other thing that we haven't mentioned is obviously the track also needs to sound good. If we're moving the track a lot and the track starts to sound thin or too muddy, we're also factoring that into the equation of what is the best key. But in terms of this, I think this key sounds really good. So now we're going to do some different gears. We've found the key, so I'd like you now to sing it in first gear, which is and come up to the mic a little bit closer. And I'm going to give Victoria a bit more gain on her vocal level here, so she can hear herself better, so she's not struggling to hear what's going on. I'm going to play her a bit of the track so she can get to the key.
Giving it all up.
Okay, and you're in first gear, and here it comes.
Giving it all up. Where did it all go wrong? Just get back on your feet. Don't have to look back, 'cause we've been this way before. It's what we've always been.
Okay, sounds good. It sounds warm. It's got because Victoria's close to the mic, it's got bass proximity, which brings out the sort of lower mid part of the voice, which can be a great effect at times. Can we try a third gear vocal now? And so we can hear the difference. So we're just going to name this third gear, and we're going to play Victoria a bit of the key so she can hear what's going on.
Giving it all up.
So now we're going to turn Victoria down a touch here. Now just a fraction, 2 or 3 dB, which will make all the difference. And you're going to sing in third gear, and here it comes.
Giving it all up. Where did it all go wrong? Just get back on your feet. Don't have to look back, 'cause we've been this way before. It's what we've always been.
Now that sounds great to me, but just for fun, we're going to try a 5th gear vocal. So we're going to keep that one, which I think is our winner, but just for fun, we're going to just try it. So she's going to step a little bit further back from the microphone, and you're going to give it a bit more projection and a bit more energy. Here it comes.
Giving it all up. Where did it all go wrong? Just get back on your feet.
I'll stop there. So we're losing some of the connection. We're losing some of the gel between the vocal and the track. You don't look happy. I don't look happy. It's obvious. So with these bits of detective work, we found a key, and we've got what gear we're going to sing it in. All of these are hugely important, and the combination of all of these factors will make or break production. Thank you for watching. These are some of the things that we are exploring in the Inflow retreats and with my one-to-one sessions and production sessions. I'd like to say thank you for Victoria for being our wonderful vocal guinea pig today. And check out our tracks that we're just about to release and we're super excited about.
Yeah, thanks, Andy.